guys, I'm Veronica.
I'm Vanessa.
And this is 50 Things to Say to Your Ex. Now, before we get on with the video, make sure to subscribe, click the bell button to get notified when we post new videos.
We do comedy sketches, challenges, funny songs, normal songs. We do a bunch of different types of videos on this channel, so go check out other stuff we do.
And we post every single Tuesday. So without further ado, let's get on to 50 Things to Say to Your Ex. All these Pokemon, and you still couldn't choose me. All these channels, and you still couldn't change for me. All this pizza, and you still couldn't deliver your promises. All these cameras, and I still wasn't your main focus. All these cars, and you still weren't my ride or die. All these trees, and you still decided to leave me. All this medicine, and you still got sick of me. All these calendars, and you still couldn't pencil me in. All these numbers, and I still couldn't count on you. All these wheels, and you still couldn't roll with me. All these balls, and I still wasn't life. All these directions, and you still couldn't find a way to my heart. All these supplements, and you still couldn't gain my trust. All these watches, and you still couldn't give me your time. All these gloves, and you still dropped the ball. All this bread, and I still wasn't your butter half. All these plants, and you still couldn't root for me. All these ladders, and I still couldn't get over you. All these clouds, and I still wasn't your sunshine. All these books, and you still left me on the shelf. All these bases, and you still dropped me. All this cheese, and you still couldn't cut it. All this gum, and you still didn't think we were meant to be. All this sunscreen, and I still got burnt. All these nets, and you still let me go. All these weights, and you couldn't wait for me. All these sunglasses, and I still couldn't see how shady you were. All these hair products, and you still never let me comb over. All these glasses, and you still couldn't read me. All this science homework, and you never saw our chemistry. All this fruit, and I still wasn't ripe enough for you. All this Drake, and you still couldn't give me one dance. All this juice, and I still wasn't worth the squeeze. All these mirrors, and you still couldn't see what we had. All these shoes, and we still couldn't tie the knot. All these washers, and you still stained my heart. All these snaps, and I still couldn't filter through your shenanigans. All these phones, and you still couldn't get the message. All these speakers, and you still couldn't listen to me. All this candy, and you still couldn't treat me. All these stairs, and you still couldn't step up to the challenge. All these guitars, and you still couldn't jam out with me. All these hangers, and you still couldn't hold me. All these pillows, and I still wasn't your main squeeze. All these knives, and I couldn't cut it for you. All this trash, and you still couldn't take me out. All these sweets, and you still couldn't crave me. All these slippers, and we still weren't the right fit. All this meat, and you still didn't realize this mistake. All this coffee, and you still let me get mugged. And that was 50 things to say to your ex. Now, I'm not really sure you should say some of these things to your ex.
Probably not.
Probably-
I don't think you should. Because if you couldn't notice, the video was just a puns.
A lot of puns. But let us know in the comments below which line or scene was your favorite from this video.
Which was yours?
I really liked,
I liked all the ones with me in it. No, I'm just kidding. Well, anyways, that was 50 things to say to your ex. Let us know if we should do another video like it. And
thanks for watching! If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the circle button right here.
and click this circle button right here to subscribe to our second channel.
Yeah, and check out some of the other videos down below by clicking one of these boxes below.
And we will see you guys next Tuesday.
Bye!